Hey there, today the moon is in Aquarius, where we shift into some higher level thinking, ideas, those mental processes that really take us into creative thinking outside the box. We also have today the moon opposing Mars in Leo, a little bit of ideas being at odds with the need for action. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Thursday, December 5th. And thank you for being here. Um, with the Aquarius Moon, we have the energy of shakeup, of getting outside the box, being creative, sort of thinking creatively and shifting into a higher gear of thinking. So, higher level thinking, innovations, getting outside of our old ways of solving problems to access and tap into that bigger picture of solutions that have not occurred to us yet. So, Aquarius energy brings in that lightning bolt of insight. And one of the ways we can align with or invite in those lightning bolts of insight is to create space for them. So the Aquarius moon loves space. It says, wait a minute, nope, don't talk to me. I'm getting a download. And I'm waiting for an idea that I haven't been able to articulate yet. And so when we create space, it's kind of like sweeping the dust and the cobwebs out of a room, so that you're creating that emptiness. And in that emptiness, you are available for new possibilities, that breath of fresh air that can bring in new thinking that can shift you into places of new solutions and new ideas. So, as let's see now, once the moon is in Aquarius, it begins to oppose Mars. So, as I discussed yesterday, the moon joining up with Pluto took place just as the moon entered Aquarius. So that was 8:20 p.m. On Wednesday, and that's Pacific time, so 11:20 p.m. Eastern. And that shift of the moon into Aquarius means that the moon, because Pluto is in 0 degrees Aquarius. So when the moon enters Aquarius, it's also joining up with Pluto, bringing some intensity, some places where transformation is needed, and we're being pushed into that transformation, whether it feels good or not. So trust that process. Honor your deeper needs, what it is you need that will help you, support you in moving energy to do that metamorphosis, the same way that a caterpillar inside of a cocoon does its own metamorphosis to become something brand new that it could not have imagined when it was a caterpillar. Right? So that's what we're doing. We are transforming into things that we could not have imagined previously. So, so with the energies on Thursday, we've then got the moon opposing Mars in Leo at 5 degrees, so 6 degrees. So with that opposition too, we have the Mars energy of action, of impulsiveness, right, in a fire sign. So that's like a don't hold back feeling and acting on our impulses. Mars is in Leo for much longer time than the moon is in Aquarius, but the moon being in Aquarius activates some of that Mars energy. So the impulse to act, the experience of stepping into things without thinking first, of moving in ways where we haven't thought things through. So taking risks, but also kind of doing things by accident, right? And then that moon in Aquarius is saying, wait a minute, there's a bigger picture of thinking here. And then that can be at odds with our primal impulse to take action. And so there's a need to sort of balance both of those things, to recognize that, if you step back, take a deep breath, there is a way to bring in the energy of the Aquarian thinking, the moon in Aquarius, that is reminding us that there is a bigger picture of thinking, a new or different way of thinking about things that gets outside of the constraints of the past, and moves us into the possibilities of the future. So when we can take a step back, take a deep breath, remember to tap into, clearing space, opening that space to ask, what is it that I couldn't see before? What is some way of thinking about this that has not occurred to me yet? Again, remember, you have to clear the space. You have to clear out the dust and the cobwebs to make room for that breath of fresh air, because it's not something you control. It is something you make space for. And with Aquarius energy, you need to make that space, and the ideas will pop in. And so there's a lot of letting go, but also you can sort of create that empty space or that ground for those ideas to pop in. So taking a step back, asking yourself, where do I need to create some space here to maybe let go of my thoughts or expectations or beliefs about what is happening or how this situation should go, and get clear about what that bigger picture of thinking is, what it is you need to remember, perhaps, or how it would help you to see things. And then from that place of having an open mind, now asking, where is courage needed here? How can I take action in a way that is in alignment with this bigger picture of possibility, of new thinking, of getting outside the box of the way that we have always done things before? So then when you take that step back, remember to create some space to let go of maybe your default, your automatic ways of responding, and open to, what does courage look like in this particular situation, whatever it is you find yourself in? What does courage look like in this moment? How can I show up for the higher possibilities of Mars, the courage, the risk taking that is an affirmation of my bigger picture of thinking? And we are in the Sagittarius moon cycle, so we want to remember what is really important in that bigger picture. So this all, if you missed yesterday's video and my previous videos about the Capricorn moon, that lays the groundwork for this Aquarian moon energy. And Capricorn is about getting organized, creating systems, and supporting yourself, thinking about your resources, what you have, and how to implement. And then Aquarius helps you to see things in new ways, to open to those new ideas, those new ways of thinking that, again, kind of pop in randomly or maybe sometimes in magical ways. So don't be afraid to ask the question, here's what I want. How do I get that? Because it is in the space of not knowing, of not filling in the answer, that you create that empty space for the answer to be attracted to you, right? The answer finds you. And then you're available for that answer. And then you can go, oh, aha, I never thought about it that way. Here's a new possibility. So opening to those outside the box thoughts that might be just exactly what you need. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. Opportunities to get a reading from me, see more about what's going on in your own chart and how to be the best you can be in facing any challenges in your life, in the world, being an agent of good and caring and kindness and what's important to you. So check it out at astrologyheals.com. Thank you for being here and for subscribing. I am here every day with astrology for unshakable self-care. So check back and I'll see you next time with more. Bye for now.